What happened? Only 50 students appeared today. Please read the passage quickly. Answer the questions. You answered the first question yesterday. Read the questions. What did the tailor want to tell the world? Where did the tailor go and to whom he did meet? How did the giant and the tailor show their strength to each other? What did happen in the den? Keep these 5 questions in your mind and read the paragraph. What did the tailor want to tell the world?
Sir, I'm Swati, sir.
Yeah, Swati, tell. Swati.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Swati, can't you hear me?
Yes, sir. The
Yeah.
scent of the sweet jelly was spreading, and the qualities of the file attached by it. The tailor took a ragdan cloth and
No.
it with
You answer the second. What did the tailor want to tell the world? What did the tailor want to tell the world?
No, sir. I'm saying first answer, sir.
First answer, I think yesterday it was given. Okay, come on, give.
Shall I say once again, sir?
Yeah, please.
Okay, sir. The scent of the sweet jelly was spreading, and the qualities of the file attached by it. And the tailor took a ragdan cloth and bet it with them. And when he counted this line, so 7 lying dead before him.
Okay,
Hello, sir.
but you have to be more precise, Swati. You have to be more precise and brief. Why the quantities of flies did come to the tailor and what did he do to them? Why and what did he do to those flies? Only these are the 2 points. Okay, not that elaborately. You don't require to give so elaborately, right? Now, what did the tailor want to tell the world?
Sir, I'm Swati, sir.
Yeah, only Swati. Why is only Swati answering? All the others are not there in the class. Yeah, give the answer, Swati.
The whole world shall know that so that he cutted out a belt of slitted it and put on his lad's capital.
And then counted as slain. The whole world shall know it. So he cut out a. Where is the answer? Belt, stitched it, and he wanted the entire world to know that he killed those flies. That right? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Third question, where did the tailor go and to whom he did meet? Please, all the others also have to answer. So this is just for practice. We know how to answer reading comprehension questions. We know with what type of questions will be asked in exam. We know that 1 mark question, 3 mark question, and 5 mark questions will come in exam on reading comprehension. We know the various steps. We are doing this for practice. Everybody has to practice. Read very quickly. Read very quickly and answer. This is for practice. You can just keep idle. But better practice. Where did the tailor go and to whom he did meet? Yeah? You didn't find the answer, anybody? Read it again. If you have not found, read it again. Can you answer the next question? How did the giant and the tailor show their strength to each other? See, I am not going to give you answers. This is not a text for analysis. You have to read, you have to understand, you have to answer the questions. This is for reading comprehension. Yeah, please read quickly and answer. Where did the tailor go and whom he did meet? See, you are not at all practicing reading comprehension. I told you first you have to read very fast, then slowly, underline the important points, and then read the questions, and then read the passage slowly. Identify the answers. These are the steps I told you. The direct answers are there in the paragraph, but you are unable to answer. Where did the tailor go and to whom he did meet? This much of time will not be there in your exam. Actually, in our textbook, there are very big passages. That's why I have not taken those passages. Such big passages won't come in your exam. I'm giving you only small passages so that you can practice easily. And only passage of this length will come in your examination, not very big passages like that of the textbook. Yeah, where did the tailor go and to whom did he meet? To whom he did meet?
The tailor went to a mountain peak and met the giant.
Yeah, right, correct, very good. Now, how did the giant and the tailor show their strength to each other? Now, this is somewhat a big question. This needs a big answer, right? The giant wanted to meet that he is strong, and the tailor also wanted to prove that he is strong. Both of them wanted to prove that they are strong. So for that, they have demonstrated some things. How did they show their strength to each other? What did they do? See, immediately after that, comrade, I am on my way to seek my fortune. After this, you will find the answer. What is the giant do?
Sir, I'm Swati, sir.
Yeah, Swati. Only Swati is doing, only Swati will pass the exam. Yeah. Swati. See, I am showing you the answer. Can you see it? Can you see a hand?
Yes, sir.
I am showing you the answer. In spite of that, you are unable to.
It had the water came out of it.
The giant took up a stone and squeezed it hard. A stone
That
and
water-
pressed it hard, and so that water comes out of it. That is how he showed his strength. And the
Strength.
tailor put his hand in his pocket
And
and
the
took out the
tailor-
cheese and squeezed it so that it ran out
So
of
that
it.
he ran out of it.
Yeah, the giant ran out of it. Cheese ran out of it. He took out the bird, see, and threw it into the air. These are the things both of them did to prove that they are strong. Some more things are also there. Please find out. What happened in the den? What happened in the den?
Sir, I'm Swati, sir.
Yeah, Swati, please answer.
The Tyler was quite willing and followed him. When they reached to the dung, the Jen showed him a bed, and the bed was big from him. So he scrapped into a corner to sleep.
Okay, but see, once again, let me tell you, such big answers need not. What did happen in the den? You try to be simple, okay? Try to be briefer. This is correct,
Okay.
but you
Giant,
have to be more brief. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
giant showed the tailor a big bed,
yeah,
but he crept into a corner to sleep.
yeah, right, Tanmay, right, correct. See, usually Tanmay and Swati, these are the two girls who are answering regularly. All the others are keeping quiet. I don't know why. See, this is the next paragraph. In each lesson 32, 32 and 30, 32, 33 and 34, you find one paragraph. Instead of those big paragraph, I have selected these three paragraphs, which are not that lengthy, but which are more tougher than the passage which you find in your textbook. If you can solve these three passages, which we have completed in reading comprehension, you can easily solve any other reading comprehension passage. The thing is, the same passages which are there in your textbook won't come. They are given for practice only. So instead of those three paragraphs, I have taken three different paragraphs. Okay. So this is the last paragraph for reading comprehension. Afterwards, let us go to data interpretation. Next lesson will be data interpretation. That will be taken on Monday. With this, we complete reading comprehension today. Okay. Now, can you read the paragraph, or do I need to enlarge?
We can read, sir.
Yeah. As you need to read the questions first, I will just enlarge only the questions. Read the questions. What is the main idea of the passage? Underline the 5 sentences in the passage that support the idea and tell. Write a short summary that tells what the passage explains. Include only the most important information. What is meant by battle? Vocabulary question. Experiential question is not there. Sometimes even in your examination, you may not find all 5 questions. Sometimes only fact-based questions may come in your exam. Okay. Direct answers may be there in your paragraph. Sometimes experiential question and vocabulary question may be asked, sometimes may not be asked. Right, come on. What is the main idea of the passage? Underline the 5 sentences in the passage that support the idea and speak about them. Write a short summary that tells what the passage explains. Include only the most important information. What is meant by battle? These are the 4 questions. Now read the paragraph. For those, some people may not be able to read it. It may not be clear for some on some mobiles. For them, I will also read with them. A year or two before Edward the Confessor began to rule England, let me begin once again. First sentence, always read the first sentence twice to understand the situation. A year or two before Edward the Confessor began to rule England, a battle was won in Scotland against a Norwegian king by 2 generals named Macbeth and Banquo. After the battle, the generals walked together towards Forres in Elginshire, where Duncan, King of Scotland, was awaiting them. While they were crossing a lonely heath, they saw 3 women, withered in appearance and wild in attire. Hail Macbeth, chieftain of Glamis, said the first woman. Hail Macbeth, chieftain of Cawdor, said the second woman. Hail Macbeth, king that is to be, said the third woman. Then Banquo asked, what of me? The third woman replied, thou shalt be the father of kings. Banquo and Macbeth knew then that they had been addressed by witches and were discussing their prophecies. The third witch called me king that is to be, Banquo, he said. You see that the witches spoke truth concerning me. Do you not believe that your child and grandchild will be kings? Banquo frowned. Macbeth thought the prophecy that he should be king too pleasant to keep to himself, and he mentioned it to his wife in a letter. When Lady Macbeth read his letter, she was determined that he should be king. When a messenger arrived to inform her that Duncan would pass a night in Macbeth's castle, she told Macbeth as she saw him that Duncan must spend a sunless morrow. She meant that Duncan must die. After supper, Duncan went to bed, and 2 grooms were placed on guard at his bedroom door. Lady Macbeth caused them to drink wine till they were stupefied. Macbeth came and found the daggers lying by the grooms, and soon with red hands appeared before his wife. The murderers heard a knocking. It was Macduff, the chieftain of Fife. Macbeth showed him the door of the king's room. Macduff entered and came out going again, crying, oh horror! Macbeth appeared as horror-stricken as Macduff, and he slew the 2 grooms with their own daggers. Macbeth was crowned at scorn. Macbeth was king. See, this is the passage. I know it is tough, but you have to read it and understand. I have selected tough passages so that you become good at reading comprehension. Now read the questions again. What is the main idea of the passage? Underline the 5 sentences in the passage that support the idea and speak. Write a short summary that tells what the passage explains. What is meant by battle? So I think you can answer the last question. What is meant by battle?
War, sir.
War. Right, a small scale war. Right, very good. A battle is a small scale war. You have answered the 4th question. Now, what is the main idea of the passage? Anybody? Okay, you may have to read it again. And 5 important sentences. 5 sentences that support the idea of the main idea, and short summary. Very direct questions are there. Direct questions. Short summary. Main idea. These are the 2 important questions. what is the main idea of the passage, and give the summary of the passage. Now read it again. The situation is given clearly in the first line. When did it happen? A year or two before Edward the Confessor, Edward began to rule England. Edward's rule. 2 years before Edward's rule, the story began. What happened by then? There are two generals. What are the names of those two generals?
Macbeth and Banquo.
Macbeth and Banquo.
Yeah, Macbeth and Banquo are the two
Ban-
generals. They won a war against whom? Macbeth and
Scotland.
Banquo won a war against whom?
Norwegian king.
Yeah, against a Norwegian king. So this is how you keep analyzing each sentence. As it is tough, it may take some extra time. So this is how you read each sentence, and then you will understand. What did the generals do after the war, after the battle?
They walked together towards Forest.
Forres in Elginshire. That is the name of the place, where Duncan, King of Scotland, was waiting for them. Awaiting means waiting for them. So Duncan, the King of Scotland, was waiting for them at Forres in Elginshire, and both of them went there. Right? Ante kada? Is it not clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yes, sir, clear.
Yeah, now read the next line. Don't worry about the words which you do not understand. Whom did they see?
3 women, sir.
3 women.
Yes,
Sir, 3
yes, very good. What did those 3 women do? What did those 3 women do? Hail Macbeth, chieftain of Glamis, said one woman. Hail Macbeth, chieftain of Cawdor.
Said the second woman.
Hail Macbeth,
And the
king.
third
Macbeth king said he needs to be said third woman. Then Banquo asked,
So all the 3 women were, what were they doing? They were scolding Macbeth. Yeah, tell me, were they scolding Macbeth, or were they blessing Macbeth? Were they appreciating Macbeth? Hail ante appreciate anamata. Jaya ho annattu. Hail Macbeth means Jaya ho Macbeth. Now tell me, what are they doing?
appreciating, sir.
They are appreciating and they are blessing. Did they bless the other man? Who is the other man? Banquo?
Banquo. Yes.
Did they bless Banquo or only Macbeth? They
Macbeth.
appreciated only Macbeth.
Macbeth.
Yeah, they appreciated only Macbeth, not Banquo. Then what did Banquo do? What did Banquo ask?
What of me?
What of
What is the meaning of that?
What about me?
What about me? You are appreciating only Macbeth. You are not blessing me. You are not appreciating me. And one third woman said,
Those shall to be further
shall be father of
thou
and we're
shalt,
discussing the
yeah, thou ante you. Poetic language ఇది old Shakespeare భాష అప్పటి కాలంలో ఇది 500 years back. Thou means you, shalt means shall. You shall be the father of kings అన్నది.
Bank.
బ్యాంకోని ఏమన్నది? You will be the father of kings, your sons will become kings, not you అన్నది. Now Banquo and Macbeth knew then that they had been addressed by witches. Who are those three women?
Witches and
Witches. Witches ante
Witches.
mantragattelu.
Witches.
Witches ante mantragattelu. So the three women were not ordinary women, they were witches, mantragattelu, charmers. Okay, they were witches. And they were discussing their prophecies. These two, Banquo and Macbeth, were discussing the prophecies of those three women. Prophecy ante jaragaboyedi chepte prophecy antam. Okay, discussing their prophecies. What were the prophecies of those three women? What did they say? You shall be king, you will be the chieftain, etc. Right? The third which called me king, that is to be Banquo, he said. Macbeth ఏమన్నాడు? Banquo. The third which called me king, that is to be. So Macbeth is not the king's now. మంత్రగత అన్నది, prophecy చెప్పింది. You will be the king అన్నది. Yeah, you see that the witches spoke truth concerning me. వెంటనే ఎదుటి వ్యక్తి మనల్ని ఏమైనా అప్రిషియేట్ చేస్తే we will immediately accept. If the other person scolds us or uses bad words against us, we will not accept. But if they say some good words about us, we will immediately accept. Kada, avuna kada? We will immediately feel happy and will accept that. Do you not believe that your child and grandchild will be kings?
Kings.
About Banquo, they said Banquo's children and grandchildren will be kings. Anadi. But no, అది నమ్మట్లేవా అని Macbeth అడుగుతున్నాడు. Do you not believe that your child and grandchild will be kings? Banquo frowned. See, this is how you have to read each line when it is difficult. Because it is a difficult passage, I am telling you how to read slowly. In fact, you have to read very fast. Second time, a little bit slow. Third time, even slowly. Sometimes you may read a fourth reading when you have such difficult paragraphs in the exam. Ardhamaitunda? There is no hard and fast rule, like you have to read 3 times or you have to read 1 time. If the passage is easy, you can answer just after reading only once. If the passage is difficult, you may need 2 or 3 readings. If it is tougher like this passage, you may read 4 to 5 readings also. For such paragraphs, you have to spare more time. Okay? So please take a screenshot. You have to practice reading such paragraphs. Now let me show you the passage which are there in. We have just 4 minutes time. I will show you the passages. They are very simple. You can do them very easily. See, an environmental challenge is given in 30 seconds. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
This is from your textbook. This is from your textbook. Environmental challenge. This is the paragraph. So what is the central idea of the passage is the first question. Describe in your own words. This is a very simple paragraph. You can easily do it. And some questions are asked. How is e-waste making its way into the country? Why are many countries dumping their e-waste in India? What are the dangers of e-waste? Add suitable prefixes to the following words. Vocabulary questions are also there. Okay. And answer the following questions. Read the passage. State whether the given statements are true or false. Such questions also may come. Pick synonyms for the following words from the passage. Okay. What do you think will happen if the government? This is another direct question. Such questions. So vocabulary questions need not be direct questions asking meanings or antonyms. They may ask you, you may find true or false questions, or you may ask to identify synonyms, not just direct meanings, different types of questions. That is the 32nd lesson. And the will to succeed. This is 33rd lesson. Again, here a passage is given about Jyoti Reddy. About Jyoti Reddy, a passage is given. She is from Telangana. Jyoti Reddy is from Telangana. So about her, the second paragraph is given. So you can read this paragraph. A very big one. It is a biography of Jyoti Reddy. See, such a big paragraphs won't come in your exam. Already your question paper is very long. If we give you such big questions, paragraphs, the paragraph itself takes 2 pages. So such big paragraphs won't come. Some questions on Jyoti Reddy, some vocabulary questions, match the following also may come. And the 34th lesson is waiting for Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean, this is also a very big passage. APJ Abdul Kalam's passage, and some questions are given. All these passages given in your textbook are simpler than the passages we have taken up. Other that's one, just read this. You say that our government is inefficient. You read it, you'll understand how these paragraphs are simple. You say that our government is inefficient. You say that our laws are too old. You say that the municipality does not pick up the garbage. You say that the phone doesn't work. The railways are a joke. So, is it not simple? Is this passage not simple?
Yes, sir.
So that is why I have avoided these simple passages and given you tough passages like Macbeth and the other passages. Okay. So with this, we complete reading comprehension. Reading comprehension completion means we have practiced 3 lessons, 3 passages. Within a minute, we are going to get disconnected, and then you can take a break and attend next class. On Monday, we are going to have data interpretation. Whenever you come across a new passage, read it and understand it. That is the only practice. You